been a lot of stuff on YouTube lately about batteries blowing up, unsafe e-cigarettes, stuff like that. You know, these are very rare occurrences. And let's face it, we're dealing with devices that have electricity, they have batteries, and there is some danger, so people got to know what they're doing. You know, when I bought a mountain bike, I understood that there were dangers if I was going to go trail riding, and that is dangerous, and people break their arms, their legs, their necks. The trail that I go mountain bike riding at, a guy broke his neck, and it wasn't even on a tough part of the trail. He just hit a root, got thrown off his bike, hit a tree, and poor guy got, you know, he died. And it's very unfortunate. We had, you know, we were all very sad. I didn't know the guy, but that happens in anything. And that's someone with pads, a helmet, and years of experience, expecting that to happen. So, you know, the likelihood of something happening as far as danger and batteries, it's going to happen. We would be ignorant to assume that it's not going to happen. So the thing to do about it is educate people, have an awareness and an understanding that, hey, this shit is not without its risks. You have to know what you're doing if you're going to vape. You have to learn. You have to watch videos. You have to at least minimally hang around the shop and listen to people there if they know what they're talking about. And look, nobody's a professional vapor, you know, or everybody is. How do you define that? Vaping wasn't even around 7, 8 years ago. I think it started in 2006, right, as an e-cigarette. Now, vaping as we know it today is constantly evolving. You didn't have stuff available that delivers 260 watts of power a couple of years ago, and the bar keeps getting raised higher and higher. So as the devices keep getting smaller and the batteries keep getting more powerful and people develop a confidence for what they're doing, market demand is going to bring more and more powerful devices out. You know, we've seen an issue with Cloudper, their mini device that would have temperature control issues, and a certain percentage of them would catch on fire. We've seen issues with certain batteries. We're going to see it. Listen, auto manufacturers have recalls. Not everything they design is perfect, and you don't always iron out all the kinks in testing. So vape shop workers, vape shop owners should be, at minimum, educating people that there's information on the internet and that they should be watching. I mean, before I went and started vaping on my first unregulated device, which was a mech mod, it's not this one, but you know, I watched videos. I learned that I'm going to have batteries. I'm going to have to, what are the different kinds of batteries? What does this mean? 3.7 volts, 2,500 milliamp hours, 35 amp discharge current. What does that stuff mean? And then what does that mean as it relates to the different builds that I might do? Okay, how does milliamp hours relate to me in my world? What does discharge rate mean? What does a battery rating mean? What's the significance? Okay, it's a number, but it's not real. It's not tangible until I apply it to something like, you know, how does that apply to this build? How does that make a difference if I'm doing a different build? How does it make a difference if I'm, well, pretty much that's about it. I mean, you build and you vape and you keep the equipment that's appropriate. You know, these are different types of builds that I've done that people do. You're going to discover what you like. You're going to push the envelope on safety. And it's important to know what the tolerances are, what the limits are, what these different equipment that you have is capable of. What else can I say? I hope the fact that you're on YouTube watching this means that you're at least trying to educate yourself what's going on. I'm not doing this for my health. I already learned these issues. if you're vaping, you have to understand you're putting a high amount of heat and electrical current to your face. And most people enjoy their appearance, or at least don't want it to get looking any worse. So if you like how you look and you like how you breathe and you enjoy being alive and being healthy, then don't put electrical appliances to your face without knowing what the hell they do.